I've got a lot of rare disease issues that have been really difficult and hard. At first when I got sick, no one really believed me. There wasn't a lot of objective evidence. And what I have is a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and it's a connective tissue disease. All of my vertebrae in my thoracic spine, lumbar, and cervical are self-fusing together. So the bones are growing together anterior, which means in the front. I remember when I was in the hospital and I was having all these horrible tethered cord symptoms. It's like a ghost reaching inside your spine and pulling all your nerves out from your lumbar spine. All sorts of other things. Syringomyelia, I have a tumor in my spinal cord that's 2 feet long. My bones shatter like wet chalk. All the ligaments in my right foot have failed and detached. I was in the hospital and I was paralyzed on my right side. I couldn't move. And I really thought that was the end of it. They thought it was cancer because I had 2 huge ring-enhanced lesions on my C-spine. And I was talking to people like, who's going to tell my son about me? I just started praying as a Buddhist. I had to draw on a lot of inner strength. I was going through a divorce at the time, and then I started getting in touch with some of the support groups, other people who were going through similar things. It was a hard time. I was alone. I had not yet met my girlfriend and present fiance. And then finally I saw Dr. Fraser Henderson, and he diagnosed me correctly, and he was stunned at the amount of malpractice that had been in my medical records. The things that had been missed were so staggeringly obvious. I embraced naturopathy and natural herbs.
It changes how your brain responds to cortisol, which is a stress hormone. And given the chronic health issues that I have with mast cell activation, this plant has changed my life, and it's replaced thousands of dollars of pharma.
So I knew I could control it with inflammation. I just can't take methylprednisone because it turns your bones into oatmeal. So I looked at all the natural anti-inflammatories out there. I wasted down 115 pounds. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Life was day to day, but I'm like this close back to normal. Like my health is the best it's been in a long time. It was a huge piece of problem solving and puzzle solving where I just said, I'm going to not let this conquer me because I have this amazing boy that I need to be a father to because he's the best thing I've ever done. So I adopted a holistic naturopathic, with a naturopathic doctor, antihistamine diet, teas, the way I eat, all of that stuff. And then I was able to decrease about 90% of my pharmaceuticals and increase the quality of my life from basically being immobilized in a bed, unable to do anything, with headaches 24 hours a day, to, I can be a dad, I can make stuff again, I can work with my hands, I can make music, I can live, and maybe even someday go back to work. But the most important thing is being a father to my son, and I get to do that. And my urinary system works, I don't have to use a catheter, all of these things. And I can look like I'm healthy on the outside, but day to day, sometimes it's really a struggle to just exist. And I finally feel like I'm this close to having some type of normalcy and routine and not have to worry about, am I going to have health care? Am I going to have the things that I need to stay alive?